Hello everyone, and welcome back to Conquest of Elysium 5. We're continuing our game where we're playing the Guildmaster, and we've got a Baron ally here. On the last turn, these dang monkeys took over our port city of Bitra, and we don't quite have the army to go and take it back from them, but that will change eventually. Appreciate all you guys for supporting the series. Had some helpful comments on the last one about I should use my minor rituals and things like that, and that definitely makes sense. I do want to see what other guilds I can establish with this class. But for now, maybe we'll sail back to our main base. I'd like to collect this ship eventually. But yeah, pretty exciting game so far. We've lost visual on all this stuff, but would like to retake it. Either us or our ally. Both work for me. How is Lawson doing? He has a decent little forest guarding his castle. And I think his main attacking army is in the ancient forest right now. They're going after the bears. I'm sure that'll be fine. 3 bears versus an army. Let's see. Puts them all to sleep. And the knights attack. Oh, she charmed the beast. But the bear died of its wounds afterwards. Okay. So, we have a captain recruit offer, but not enough gold to get him. Let's see here. I think, yeah, we'll use this lesser ritual to see what kind of guild we can get next. I'll camp at the port for a little bit. They're attacking the ancient forest again. Puts them to sleep, and they all attack. Same story as last time. We need one more gem to get that ancient forest. But they didn't leave this port very well defended. However, if I attack it with all these troops, that army could come back and cause me some problems. Looks like Lawson's heading that way too, so we'll try to catch up with them. Maybe we can launch a joint attack on Bitra. They attack the village full of snakes. That's no problem for them. The winter is here once again. Let's use this lesser ritual and see what other kind of guild we can establish. Ooh, okay. So these are actually very much worth doing. The lesser ritual actually grants the level 2 and 3 spells as well. Good to know, good to know. So that granted us access to the Miners Guild, which increases gold income and increases income from mines. Okay. This one doesn't say anything about worldwide, so I'm curious to know if it only applies to us. I'm sure I could find this stuff out if I did a bit of research, but new update, a lot of questions. So we'll look to establish that for sure. Then we can take all the mines, and then we can be rich. Curious, are we going to be able to attack this port? I mean, we could do it on our own with this force. I'm going to go for it. It'll be fine. Or caravan guard. Come on, get in there, demon. Did I make a grave mistake? I underestimated these archers. The demon is circling around a bit, but he's gonna get him. Oh, he's not gonna get him. We're dead. It's over. Well, Paul, you had a good run, buddy. You were not able to conquer a fort guarded by 2 monkey archers. Just gonna pass turn until we can recruit another guildmaster then. Captain available. I suppose we may as well. Just so that we can explore around a bit. For this captain, I'll bring a scout. Just 3 of the most elite spearmen. And crossover. Lawson's getting revenge. We should have been more patient. I don't know why I attacked alone there. They've multiplied the Bandar archers. But I think Lawson's gonna take care of it with no losses. Or very few. Yeah, they lost a single longbowman. Alright though, alright. We've only got a measly captain. Gonna just wander around. Try to catch up with this army down here. Maybe retake the fort. And then we can see what's going on at the capital and over in this region. Lawson's turn here. Oh, he's recruited a lot more spellcasters, it seems, since the last I looked. Got a couple alchemists and Panabust the monk. Very elite units. Excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. Gonna pass through here. The bear army. They've joined forces with the deer. They're taking our village up there. Well, I've learned my lesson. I'm not capable of attacking anything. Just gonna let them do that. So Lawson runs to my rescue, that is. Oh, there he is. He's coming. This guy, Mistilo, has the Mace of Pain. The Mace of Pain. A cool weapon. Okay. Now let's see. Still no commander offer. So I think Lawson, if you want to go ahead and take all of those villages and hamlets up north in exchange for me having the port of Bitra, how do you feel about that, sir? Lawson seems thrilled with the idea of that. Oh no, we were attacked. They came out of nowhere. We can't get ahead. These monkeys, they jump out of the bushes. Okay, absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. Can you believe this? They're always lurking just out of sight. We'll pass turn. Allied forces were attacked. Oh no. Lawson, no. The longbowmen are just so strong though. You can compare how they're holding their own to our little tiny force that was attacked at the end of last episode. They took out a few more, but suffered the same fate. We got another captain, but I don't think I'm gonna recruit him. I'll just wait for one of the real commanders to show up. Whoa, Lawson established a Mott and Bailey in a hamlet, I think. That's a cool feature of the Barons. But he now is kind of in between. Well, this fort is very unguarded, but oh, he goes after the army, and it reveals that there's a second army just out of reach. They've got some of the Rakshasa and maybe some other units that we're not able to see. Hope this goes well for our ally. We're so helpless here. Allied forces fighting in a plane. What did they do? It's pretty good so far. Broke through the front lines. They broke through the rest of them. Okay. And then they were also attacked in their village. This might not go as well. Ooh, Devasru, the Rakshasa general. He's a new recruit for the Blue Army, I think. He seems very dangerous. The bloodthirsty Rakshasa. Still none of the recruits that I'm looking for. Hang in there, Lawson. You can do it. Wealthy merchant from a land across the sea is traveling through the country. He has recently come ashore in Deer Glen. We don't know Deer Glen. We've not seen that place. But here's Green getting in on the action. A huge army. Oh no. She has a lot of giant spiders. A few spearmen and archers. Quite a few archers actually. She is Hewam, the hero jewel. Oh no. This might spell doom for us. Well, at least she's getting close to blue first. With any luck, they'll fight each other. That would be the best case scenario for us. They do not seem to be fighting each other. Come on, guys. Yeah, let's see some conflict. Still gonna save my money one more turn. I'm hopeful. Hopeful for a Guildmaster the next turn. Lawson has a pretty strong army still guarding the Baron's castle. I think they'd have a hard time attacking that, even with the numbers advantage. We were attacked in a market village. Oh no, my lone halberdier. He's been retired, living in the village for so long. And then the army of the apocalypse appears. Oh, there's an even larger army underneath the ancient forest. 114 units. And she has the actual giant spiders, not just large ones. And these enormous scorpion beasts. That's tough. She also has that Crown of Iron Mastery. I think we saw that on somebody before. Maybe at the capital. So I have to assume maybe Green is the one who's taken over the capital. Might be the death spiral here. We can only hope. Guild merchant for 80 gold. We're saved! Vano, the guild merchant. He's answered the call. He's gonna step up and defend Genubia. What kind of guild can he make? Oh, he can make a thieves guild. Establishes a thieves guild in a settlement with trade value 1 or more. Thieves guild increases income by 1. If captured by an enemy faction, the settlement has its income reduced by 2. The thieves guild will produce brigand units in the settlement, as well as in all brigand lairs. Multiple thieves guilds will make controlled brigand lairs spawn more brigands. A pirate port with a thieves guild occasionally generates a pirate ship that will independently raid and plunder the coastline. Sounds pretty cool to me. Establish the guild. Okay, so we got the thieves guild here. And it is late winter. Suppose this lady could cross over and attack us. So what can I do? Not much really. I'll hire some crossbowmen just as a little bit of extra defense. The spring is here. Alright, she didn't cross. We're safe for another year at least. Hopefully, unless she can walk across the water. Good luck over there, Lawson. You're gonna need it, buddy. Looks like he maybe made another Mott and Bailey. Excuse me. In the last turn. Getting up there and pressuring the blue team. Oh no. He's getting surrounded now. Lawson, no. I tempted to hire more units, but what are we really gonna do with another 5 crossbowmen here? If these ladies come across the sea, we're done for. So I'll wait. I'll wait a bit. Ooh, Balakhandar, the Raksha Raja, has been eliminated. The last commander was slain by Hadara, the High Priestess. So blue is done for. We didn't have to get revenge ourselves. Green took care of him. And these poor little monkeys, they're independent now. They don't know what to do with themselves. We should maybe pivot to buying iron. We could get another ship and maybe snag Bitra and then sail around elsewhere. I think that's what I'm gonna look to do for now. A few more caravan guards, I suppose. Can't hurt. Lawson's starting to turtle up a bit. I see he's recruited some heavy infantry. That is probably very smart. The summer is here. The summer is here. What's next for us? The Ritual of Mastery. We'll worry about getting the iron for a ship first. I think that's fine. That seems reasonable. Lawson's combined his forces and he has 102 units guarding this place. I think that High Priestess would have her work cut out for her, but with these giant scorpion beasts, they're pretty heftily defended by their natural armor, and they've got a ton of health. Hard to say, hard to say. One more turn and we'll have that ship that we need. We'll head and try to take this other port. Restarting, really. We're back to only this tiny island. Guild Merchant Spearmen available. I'm gonna go for the ship. Bono. Alright. We can take 19 units with him. Definitely a scout. Take all the brigands. And maybe the spearmen and swordsmen. That seems good to me. Can I take one more crossbowman? Let's see if that works. Yes, that works for us. Sailing across, and we actually make it all the way to Bitra. Perfect. Can I establish a thieves guild here as well? We can. Okay. We're fine. Everything's gonna be just fine. He's got 128 units here. Looks like she's maybe thinking of marching on the Baron's castle. I'm gonna go after these small monkeys, I think. No, I've learned my lesson. I'm not gonna tangle with them unless I absolutely need to. Gonna stay in the port for another turn. I honestly like Allied forces were attacked in Elfland. Oh no, it's yellow! The Cloud Lord! What are these units? Pegasus Rider. I've not seen these units before. They're huge. The knight is valiantly defending his home. Wow, they held their own pretty well. They were able to take out quite a few of those guys. But the numbers advantage was too great. Elkland has fallen. Let's sail on off of Beatra. I'm gonna try to get these red corals back. That's just some income that we've been without for a while now. And judging by Allied forces were attacked in a farm. Oh no. Lawson, no. What were you doing in that farm, Lawson? Might be okay. They're holding their own. The brave warriors. They're going after those giant scorpions, but even if they break through the huge line of scorpions, there's an army behind them. Another scorpion down. Oh, these things are turning their troops into zombies after they kill them. That is just wrong. They can't get away with this. Tide seems to be in the High Priestess's favor. But it looks like they at least took a lot of units down with them. Who is this? Armored Solus. Yeah, let's look at the total casualties here. The High Priestess lost 48 and Lawson lost all 65. Not bad though, they were able to take 48 of them down. Let's see what happens next. I'm gonna sail down and park at the red corals. I'll head a little bit further down. We could recruit another guild merchant. I think I will do that, just to have a backup in case something goes terribly wrong. He is able to establish a Sages Guild, which is only possible when where there are more trade points than established guilds. Guildmaster established a Sages Guild. In a settlement with a trade value of 1 or more, the Guildmaster can occasionally recruit sages. Controlling at least one Sages Guild will result in all libraries yielding 1 gold income per level of the library. Building this guild instantly reveals all libraries in Elysium. Okay, but we can't craft it here, because we have 2 guilds here already. We could put that down in Beatra though. We could do that. That is something that we could do. With the High Priestess causing rampant destruction though, we'll have to wait and see. Winter is here. She could cross over now. Very scary. And the Cloud Folk are getting in on it too. They're such a unholy alliance. I'm going to just keep sailing south. I could stop at the magic library there, but I'll explore a bit more before I do that. The Maharaja's palace might be deserted unless um, one of these two have gone after it, because the only factions remaining are me and my buddy Lawson and these two that are on a team with one another. So I'll go and scope out the palace and see if maybe we could sneak around south and take it. There's a coal mine guarded by dwarves. She got a little bit closer, if I'm not mistaken. Better stay back, lady. Don't come over here. She did stay back, for now at least. We do see the Maharaja's palace is deserted, so I'm going to be looking to conquer that for myself. Spring is here. We're safe for now. She's just staring across the channel. Ominous. Oh, she's recruiting a lot more. She has Nadab, the Anakite captain. This dude is huge. He's got a few elite troops with him. Yeah, she's a problem. The High Priestess is definitely a problem. Gonna disembark from the ship, take the palace. Okay. We finally have gem income of our own after all this time. I think I'll take this hamlet as well. Gotta try to take anything we can get. As far as Wosan, the guild merchant, I need to get 40 gems. I'm gonna pivot to buying gems instead of iron now. We've got 50 iron, that's plenty. In fact, we could set up some ballistas. Ballistae? Whatever. We'll set them up here in the port. Just a little bit of extra defense. Few monkeys here. Not anything to trouble us though. I'm gonna take this village. And where is the High Priestess going? Looks like she's heading back east. Oh, and we've got a brigand chief out here. Does not take much skill to become chief over a few brigands. Usually it's enough to be able to beat up anyone who asks. Right. But they are serving us. Hopefully they go and lore, bring back a lot of riches. There's been a battle in Adventium. He went for the capital. This absolute brigand chief went for the capital. How'd it go? It did not go well. You know, they hung in there for a moment, but just 4 guys trying to take over the capital. It is not very well defended at all, though. Let's see here. Since the palace doesn't have any trade, we can't establish guilds there. I think I might go up here towards the iron mine. If I'm lucky, the High Priestess and her buddy the Cloud Lord don't know about this area yet. I haven't seen them down here. So I'll try to take the iron mine over. Lawson's rebuilding his forces. He's got some dogs. And we're looking pretty good. That Thieves Guild, I think, is what's bringing these brigands in. And it's good to have something that spawns friendly troops for us. We have a scout offer. I've got enough scouts for now. Actually, now that we've got new territory, maybe I should recruit one. Down here in the palace. Let's give him a few troops just to make sure nothing terrible happens. Okay, Vano will be at the iron mine next turn. Don't see any monsters or scary ladies, so happy to report that. I think maybe we'll hit the iron mine and get back on this ship that's been sat abandoned here for so long. Or maybe even go for the capital. Let's go to the iron mine first. I'll scope it out, see how many troops are there, but even if I do manage to take it, we've lost sight of green, so maybe she's heading back there to reinforce. Our main base maybe is up here in this middle area, or even further east. However, we're just trying to survive. We want to avoid her wrath. But the longer she has this capital and other valuable cities and things, she's just going to continue to get stronger and stronger. There she is. Okay, so she's not at the capital. I must strike. She's already, I think, doubled the number of those giants that we saw since last time. Let us try to sneak. 2 more turns will be on the capital, and we've got a decent little force here. Nothing to really write home about, but if she's left it undefended, we might have a chance. Do I want to use a Ritual of Mastery on Wosan? Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, he can turn the Sage's Guild into a Mage's Guild. Increases the library value further. Or it increases the library value of the settlement where the guild is. And occasionally powerful wizards may be recruited. Interesting. We'll need to get across to Bitra to establish that. Oh, what is that? The Master Thief is guarding Bitra. He has poison daggers and assassination ability. Cool. Hopefully he doesn't get himself killed. Autumn is here. We have some pikemen available, but not the gold. Ah, the lone unexpected hero, Shadan. That throws a bit of a wrench in my plans. I could definitely take him out, but it'll take me 2 turns to even get down there to him. I'm gonna continue on the course and go for the capital. They only have 3 men. Only 3 men guarding the capital. Next turn. Next turn. Lawson also has a hero, Bullmark the hero, who has a gem of fire resistance. There's just heroes everywhere. I didn't recruit any other units on the capital, so I'm gonna go for it. Our main army is still loitering around this area. She really wants to do away with us. We will fight. Don't really have anything to recruit that I'm looking at. Maybe reinforcing Vitra would be smart. I'll wait. I'll give it a turn. We'll see what happens. There's been a battle in Adventium. How'd we do? We did well. We were attacked in Adventium. How'd we do? Oh, yellow. He was probably sitting in the clouds above the city. This guy with his flying horses and flying soldiers. holding our own somewhat, but the gates are gone. Not that they would have done much. These guys could fly right over the walls. No! He's dead. Alright, we were able to hold the capital for all of half of a single turn. Then the Cloud Lord struck, and he struck very successfully. Luckily we've got Wosan here. He's going to carry the torch of our faction. Good old Wosan. Looking around here. Teacher has the thief. The palace has the scout. And the ship is parked next there. I think I want to recruit a captain, or basically whatever I can. Any commander here at the palace. A captain for 42 gold. And winter is here. Alright, so let's recruit Benim, the captain. Welcome to the army. Those who came before you have not fared so well. I will take just a small few forces and hop on the ship. I'll recruit a few crossbowmen there just to hopefully defend it against any monkeys or wild animals. And then do we look to sail back? I think I'll explore a bit with this guy. Can't move, I see. Oh, we didn't add the ship to our army, that's why. Just gonna sail around, try to, what do they call it? Circumnavigate the globe. Not exactly accurate on this flat map, but you know, similar concept in a way. Oh, what has happened to White Harbor? It's a ruined port. When we saw this place in part 1, it was a lively and very much not ruined port. That lady is just trouble. She ruins everything she touches. It looks like she's creeping towards Bitra. There's not really anything I can do to stop her from taking it. We'll just sit and hope. Oh no, she's destroying these hamlets and villages too, I think. This lady is just the worst. I can't stand this guy. And the problem with her ally being the Cloud Lord, we can't tell where he really is. He's up in the sky, they're all able to fly. So he could be right above our heads, watching us, waiting to strike. I think I'll take this oasis. We'll jump off the ship, grab it, we'll get back on. Wosan, do you got any ideas, buddy? We can't do a Sages Guild here because we already have 2 guilds. And Bitra is about to fall, so there's not much opportunity to put one there. At least we got the Thieves Guild established there just to spite her a little bit. I don't think I'll recruit any more there. It's definitely gonna fall next turn. No use trying to send more soldiers to their deaths. What's Lawson been cooking up? We've both been going through it here. He at least has a big chunky force in the castle. He's safe in there. In a battle in Bitra, this insane master thief, he tried to take her out, tried to ambush, and he just got turned to ash. He took a spider out though. Very nice. He took a spider out with him. Alright, Benim, go ahead and keep sailing around. Looks like there's another land here. We'll have to see after the next turn. There's been a battle in a hamlet. Ah, the Death Star, the brigand chief. He amassed a little bit larger of an army. And allied forces were attacked. Oh no. You guys got this? They just look scary. Oh, never mind. The valiant peasants fought as bravely as they could. Getting up here, there's a giant crab in one of the Cloud Lord's villages. I'm gonna disembark and take it. We got red corals over there too. How did he get these red corals? I guess maybe since he can fly, he like grabbed them and then went back over land. Let's get back on the ship. Wosan, do you have any ideas, bud? He's like, yeah, Mage's Guild. But we can only do that in Beachra. And the High Priestess is now around here somewhere. Let's just stay parked. Been a battle in a Mott and Bailey. Oh no. These brigand chiefs are more brave than smart. Yeah, it did not go well. Did not go well at all. We just added to their army. The giant crab took the hamlet that we took. Alright, you can have it, buddy. No arguments here. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, this is a mess. This girl is so strong. And there's not a thing we can do about it. Don't think the Mage's Guild is going to save us here. If we had 80 gems, we could do the Grand Mastery ritual, but still not gonna do really anything for us because he's just the Sages / Mages Guild kind of guy. Down here in the palace, still just a tiny force. I think maybe we could recruit some more caravan guards. They'll definitely be the difference maker. There has been a battle in a plain. Brigand Chief rematch. He just turns into a zombie. Summer is here, and we have a drought. Income for farms will be reduced. Okay. Let me sail up here a bit more. Oh, 3 Cloudfolk archers just standing in the shallow sea. They are floating. That's how they're able to stay over the water. Interesting map so far, though. I'm curious to see the full reveal. A few more guards in Ganumia. A captain offer? Okay. Keep the sailing going. Ah, Port of Deerglen. This is where that merchant came ashore several turns ago. Cloud Lord owns it. We disembark here. Let's actually get back on the ship. I changed my mind. And I'm thinking I'll pass one more turn. but it might be about time to end the episode here. Things have started to turn and not in our favor. The High Priestess is very dominant with her little Cloud Lord minion. They're causing us a lot of problems. But I'm not giving up hope. I think that we can make a comeback. Lawson has been hiding behind his walls, biding his time. He's got quite a significant force here. Could really cause her some problems if they went head to head. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for the support, the likes, the comments. Everything really makes my day. If you enjoyed it as much as I did, please do leave a like. And I will see you in the next one.